Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's 1 million by 1 million strategy roundtable for entrepreneurs. 1M by 1M, as you know, is the first and only global virtual accelerator for technology startups. Our mission is to help 1 million entrepreneurs reach $1 million and beyond in annual revenue. In support of that mission, we do these roundtables year after year after year. This is the 607th session. We started doing these in 2008. And have been here many weeks of the year, most weeks of the year. The event is being recorded. All recordings are available on our YouTube channel, 1M1M Roundtables. On Twitter, we're at 1M by1M and at Romana. And these are the call-in instructions if you would like to call in. You can also use your computer audio to chat. If you're pitching today or at a later section, remember we are completely on your side. There is no other agenda to this particular session other than helping you accelerate your journey. So don't be defensive, don't be nervous, we're on your side. It's a safe working session. You can disagree with my feedback, it's your venture, it's your prerogative to do whatever you want to do. Not all businesses can or should raise money. Raising money is not a guarantee of success. Adrian, you are up first. And you're in Singapore, so it's very late for you.
Yeah, it's 11 p.m. now. Hi everybody. Hi everyone. Nice to meet
Thank you
all
for
of you.
staying up.
Yeah, I'm all good. Yeah. So thanks for letting me into this session, Samara. I'll be presenting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
So my company is called Rezeve. We started last year October. Yeah, so we are about 8 months old. We are a SaaS software company, and we want to be the software that powers all service-based businesses globally. Yeah. So we realize a lot of people actually build things or build software to let people sell stuff or let restaurants sell stuff, physical stuff. And that's why you have Amazon, one of the biggest, and Taobao and etc. But if we go on the next slide, you see that there are then the other spectrum of people who provide services in the salon. I teach music. I'm a physiotherapist. I'm a gym instructor. I'm a tutor. I'm a swimming coach. I'm even an aircon repairman. But there isn't a software for all these people to easily go digital. And that's why I decided, hey, I'm going to go after all the people that is providing service. I will call them service providers. And there are so many. There are 193 million micro SME around the world globally, and we want to bring them online. Yeah. So how do we do that? Is okay. Firstly, for all these people to go online, it's really hard because they have to first know how to sell online the services, like a package. If I want to do a tutor or a gym, I sell you a yoga session, a 10 credit. Yeah. Then after that, I need to find out how do you book my time. After that, I need to track your attendance, and then after that, I need to be able to hear from you how the yoga session was in order to get better. After that, I need to be able to bill you every month for you to come back and do the yoga, and then manage payments, and then also manage all my trainers to know that they conducted how many sessions and how much to pay them this month. And collectively, if you look at this whole thing, so many different elements that they need to think about, and there's nothing out there that actually puts everything together for them. Yeah. So if you go next, what we do is we realize that all this complexity will pull the business owners away from their core businesses, and then they have to focus on the tech, which is what we're trying to solve here. Yeah. So if you go next, we see this as a huge problem because what I'm trying to build here contains online scheduling, contains loyalty management. Every time you buy or you come to cut the hair for 10 times, I give you one haircut free. I have employee and management. I have invoice and payable management. I have even this online web building, which we actually built right into this software because we realize a lot of founders are not tech savvy. We actually have tons of templates that automatically create your website and app with a branded, customized design for you. Yeah. So this is a huge problem to be solved. 28.4 billion problem. So if you go next, yeah, so Rezeve actually simplifies how service businesses start, sell, and serve their customer online. They focus on running their business, and Rezeve takes care of the tech from end to end. Okay, next. Yeah, so this is how it looks like. You can actually drag and drop and you create the website. And we already created a lot of design team. All you need to do is almost like Shopify. Go in, choose a look you like, select, and then the website is built up by you uploading some key images, hero images, and videos. And then if we go next, you see these are real life examples of gyms using us and largely in Asia right now, in Malaysia, in Singapore. I even have one in Dubai recently, and Indonesia as well. So yeah, and then I also have the ability for you to now create packages and membership, and so that you can sell this to your members. And then after that, if you go next, you can see how you can even manage your bookings. I can know who attended the session. If somebody never attend the session, I will take away the credit from them. But if somebody cancels on time, I will return the credit for them and things like that. So we have a lot of complex rules built in. So if you use Rezeve, very easy. I let you buy a package. I let you then book a class. After that, I let you check in. And then after that, I let you earn points and rewards after each completion of the service. After that, you give me good feedback. And then based on the feedback, I push you a promo code so that you come back and enjoy my service again. And this is how we are doing it for service providers. So we noticed that there are not a lot of people or startups going after the service businesses, and we want to go after this group of people. Okay.
Your customers, Adrian?
My customers now largely, I would say 90%. Okay, since October till today, we onboarded 100 businesses already. Out of which I think 90% are all in the fitness industry for now. I also have people in in Malaysia. They actually teach opera, singing, and clarinet and flute. So they are now using us to create this website that allows people to buy 30 minutes vocal training, 60 minutes vocal training. But largely now I'm serving a lot of Pilates, yoga, personal training clients who use us to immediately create the whole entire website to now manage. The first client of ours called Lab Studio, they have 6 outlets in Singapore. They actually transacted through our platform $1.5 million already, and they completed 80,000 bookings. I'm just talking about one client alone and not the rest. Yeah, so this is how we are charging. It's very easy. We charge by per location per month, very much like what the industry people other software are doing as well. So if you're a freelance tier, I only let you use limited feature, but it's very cheap. It's only $29. But if you want the team tier where you have several trainers, I let you then be able to onboard all your trainers. Your trainers will have their own schedule. They can manage all your own client. And then business tier, we give you advanced features. A lot of gyms or spin studio, you know, the cycling, they tell us, oh, Adrian, my members like to choose a specific bicycle. So that's called sport booking. Oh, my members like to bring their friends along. That is called the group booking. So we actually build all these custom features to satisfy as many gyms as possible, as fitness as possible. Fitness is my first target, but I'm going after wellness next. I'm going after healthcare. I'm going after education, arts and craft, and all that as well. Okay.
Oh, now going back to my question, how are you acquiring the fitness customers?
Okay. So right now, we are actually doing very intense SEO. The moment when someone searches for yoga software, Pilates software, we make sure we appear organically, because what I realize now is whenever I do a demo with these people, 90% I can close the sales once they see the software, because we really put a lot of love and UX and UI and the thought process in building that.
How do they see the software? How do you find them, or how do they find you?
Through Google right now. So yeah,
So
so we actually
search engine optimization.
yeah, we do a lot of search engine optimization. We write a lot of fitness articles as well, and we seed them into different fitness group. We talk about what are the best 10 yoga studios in Malaysia, in Indonesia, Then at the same time, after the document, we'll also write all this, we'll always feature some of our clients, and then we'll say that, oh, they are on reserve, they're using our software, and that's why they are able to, accelerate and be able to sell memberships and things like that. So we write at least 2 to 3 articles every week for B2B as well as B2C. So B2B article is how can your gym digitalize? How can you protect your gym from digital fraud and things like that? So we write a lot of content pieces like that as well.
So what is your monthly recurring revenue right now?
Right now it's 8,000. We
8,000.
are hoping to grow more, but we are talking about 8 months, about 100 gyms right now. So we are doing about 8,000 to about 9,000 right now.
So one of the questions, if you're looking to raise money, the primary question is, how do you go from where you are to $100 million, let's say, in 5 to 7 years?
Mm-hmm.
And I may be wrong, but I don't think organic SEO alone is going to get you there.
Yes, correct. Right
So,
now, actually, our word of mouth is quite strong for people who are using us. They are actually telling their fellow trainers and their fellow fitness owners about us. Secondly, because everything is powered by Rezeve, even the end customers. So basically, people who are using the fitness studios, when they book a yoga session, they get a nice email, and at the end of every email, at the end of every package purchase, everything is powered by Rezeve. So even their customers are now knowing that, hey, actually my gym is using this software called Rezeve, and it's so easy for me to book a yoga class. So we are actually reaching out to more and more people. We realize that the moment we enter a country, and the rate that people start to know us is much faster, because it happens both on the client side as well as their own customers. Everybody knows that very clearly what software they are using to run the whole studio.
even then, I don't think that is going to get you to that kind of velocity that will attract. See, SME customer acquisition is an expensive process generally.
Mm-hmm.
Your business is an SME facing business. It's small, medium services businesses, right? So you need a strategy for customer acquisition. And the thing that you have here that is kind of interesting is you have this business tier, right? Where you have multiple people, businesses with multiple locations and so forth, which are slightly bigger businesses.
Mm-hmm.
What I would like you to do, I think, is as a strategy is to really segment that tier, the business tier, market size that tier to understand, what is the size of that market, and focus on finding a customer acquisition strategy for that tier.
I see. Okay.
Because I think your MRR, average deal size MRR from the business tier is going to be, could be, depending on what size businesses you can draw in, could be, tens of thousands of dollars. And there you then have the margin to be able to do some proactive customer acquisition strategy. So
Understood.
this 193 million MSMEs is a very broad segmentation.
Understand.
So we have to create, in trying to figure out whether this business is fundable or not. On the surface, it is fundable because it's a large market and so forth. But there is a lot of competition. The building websites, Wix builds websites for people, right? The segment there that you're talking about, they do have their websites and they use Wix to build their websites. You have a lot more functionality. So you want people to switch from Wix to you, but how do they know about you? How do they come to know about you? How do they build on you? That is something that is going to require proactive customer acquisition. And the gap I see in your business strategy right now is a high velocity customer acquisition strategy if you want to be fundable.
Understood.
That's why I'm suggesting that you go to the business tier, especially go to slightly larger businesses with a lot of locations, and see where there is larger deal sizes available, and try to find a customer acquisition strategy that is proactive, you pitching to these people and trying to bring them into your product.
Okay, understood. Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, understood. So the first studio that started with us, also exactly what you're saying. They have 6 outlet right now, and they're paying me $169.90 times 6 per month from one customer. But if I can find another one that's doing $299 times 6, that's way bigger, and I should be going after that, right?
So, but you're saying 169 per location for 6 locations, right?
Yeah.
So that's about a 800 something dollars per month kind of MRR.
Yeah, correct.
And are they paying you upfront, or are they paying you on credit card every month?
Yes, they are paying me. Some of them pay annual to get a discount,
Yeah.
and some of them pay me monthly. Yeah.
Okay, so that's actually, this is interesting. If you can get this business tier to pay you upfront, you know, like let's say $10,000 upfront for the whole year,
Mhm.
including discounts, that will give you some room to do some proactive customer acquisition. So I would like you to really focus your energy on figuring out how to crack the business tier in a more serious way.
Okay.
And that doesn't only have to be the fitness players. It can be other kinds of businesses as well. But what you want is multi-location businesses that can give you over $10,000 annual upfront.
Okay. Understood.
And I
That's
think
good advice.
that will give you a much better business economics wise. Even if you're if it all comes in from a revenue recognition point of view, MRR, ARR point of view, even if it is going slower, but if you can, let's say you do 10 deals like this, like 10 deals that are $10,000 annual, and you get paid upfront, you have $100,000 right there.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can do 50 such deals, you've got $500,000 right there. That is a better business for you, much better business.
Noted. Okay, I understand.
And the rest can go the way you are doing. The freelance tier, the team tier can happen inbound. You that can be organic SEO, that can be, you know, with word of mouth and so forth. But you really need to pick out the business tier and put real strategic energy into it.
Okay, that's very good advice. I'll do that.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
So if you hang on, I will spend more time later on how to use 1 million by 1 million for your purpose, and including fundraising and everything. But
Okay,
let me,
good.
let
Okay,
me,
will do.
let me
Okay.
just finish working
But
with the next person.
yeah. Okay, so this is just some stats that we have in the last eight months. 100 businesses transacted 1.8 million, and then completed 90,000 booking. But I totally understand where you're coming from, so I'll be going after the business tier people, so the amount is larger. Okay.
Okay, great.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Raj, you're next. Raj, please unmute your line.
Sorry. Hi, Shamna. Good morning.
Good morning.
So, just to give a brief about myself, I am into real estate industry, and I have worked for the companies like Nvidia and Intel before, and I started this company. I'm just going to brief it. There's nothing much to tell. I started. We are into the services domain. VLSI design verification services. As of now, I'm targeting that area because that is where I have expertise.
That's your experience. That's your expertise. Great.
Yes, and even in that too, I have expertise on the some industry specific protocol that is called PCI, which is used in almost every device. Okay, server market, as I don't know, you might. I don't want to go into technical stuff, but this is a device which is used.
Technical stuff, fine. I've worked in semiconductors. I know very well this.
Oh, Oh, okay. So, okay. Then I think I have expertise on the PCI protocols,
Okay.
PCI Gen 6 and CXL, and we are a group of 4 or 5 people who are currently providing services to our European clients.
And
Okay.
you do specifically just the verification part of the chip, yeah?
Cur- Currently, yes, because that's where I have the expertise. But we are exploring the analog portion also. But that
And
has been a bit
and
analog.
the five of you worked in semiconductor companies in Bangalore before?
Sorry.
The five of you on the team, you have all worked in semiconductor companies in Bangalore
Yes,
before?
yes, yes. Not in Bangalore, but in India.
Okay.
So at a time we were 8 people. Currently we are 4 people. But so still we are providing services to our European clients. We are trying to expand in the India, and there are a couple of clients who are in pipeline. And so currently I am focusing on verification, but analog layout is one domain which I wanted to give it a try. But there has been some, there's an industry slowdown in the semiconductor industry ongoing. It's expected to, I mean, revive by start of 2024. So there it's going a bit
How
slow,
long
but
have
on
you
the,
been doing this, Raj?
sorry.
How long? When did you start?
I started in July 2021 during COVID period. I was in my hometown, so there I started, and I mean I expanded the team. At a time there was 6 people, okay, all experienced people, and at a time I was bringing the revenue of like 60,000 USD monthly, and currently it is around 35 to 40,000 USD per month.
And how
And
many clients do you have?
how? So currently the active client is only one, and other clients are in pipeline. But as of now, the active client is only one.
And how did you get this client?
I was doing MBA and I wanted to explore. So on LinkedIn, I contacted to someone and they told they're looking some people with the PCI expertise. So would you want to give it a try? So it all happened by accident, and I said okay, let's give it a try. It was for 6 months, but then it's 2 years. I'm still there, and the work is still going good. So
So what do you want to do? You want to build the verification business to a larger...
yes, yes, and also I want some of your inputs. Like this is the first pitch I'm doing to ever. I mean, I haven't done this before. So my business is profitable. Okay, it's going good. I mean, if I go by annual monthly earnings, so it's around maybe you can say $20,000 per profit kind of. If I include even my pay also, because I work also as an engineer. Okay, and so I'm looking to expand here in Bangalore. I've taken office and I'm hiring people. So just wanted to understand, because I know getting funding in services industry is challenging and difficult.
But you don't need
So
funding. In this kind of business, you don't need funding and you can't really get funding. People don't fund this kind of businesses, but that's not a problem. You can build this business to a very large business because
yeah,
verification services is something that is, that semiconductor companies need to use. And if you can provide a compelling, reliable service and good quality service, it's something very specific. It's a differentiated expertise normally. So I think you can build this into a sizable services business. Is that something you would like to do?
yes, yes, this is what I'm looking. But the only thing is like the main expenses that comes for this kind of services is like the
People.
salaries of the employees, right? That is the main sir. And many times when the client don't need them, they say they go to the bench and then we have to pay to them, right? So this is one
I
of the
think
most
that's
challenging.
that's the trick of building a service business like this is that you're going to have to build a customer base that is interesting. So you're going to need to develop a customer acquisition strategy. That's what's missing here. Right now you're basically working for one customer, and your business falls up and down, goes up and down with the whims of that customer. But that's not how to build a scalable business. You're going to need to manage customer acquisition strategy. That's one of the big gaps in your business. You're going to need to figure out how to do this, what you call bench management, right? You need enough business to keep all your people busy, otherwise you're going to lose money.
Yeah.
So you basically need to learn how to build this business. Now, customer acquisition wise, all the people who are likely to hire you are on LinkedIn. So
Yes. Yeah.
one of the things that you're going to need to learn is how to do. There's a process that we do in 1 million by 1 million called Sales 2.0 for B2B customer acquisition. You're going to need to learn that process and implement that process so that you can build a portfolio of clients. And on the other end, you're going to need a hiring capability to be able to, as you bring in clients, you need to be able to hire to scale. If you want to go from 5 people to 50 people to 100 people to 500 people and build a sizable verification services company, that is going to require, management on both sides, on the client side as well as on the hiring side,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
So
what are the things that you're going to need to learn now?
that's where the challenge is. I mean, I have done everything till now by myself. I mean, every aspect of like hunting, fire.
Well, you can learn
So
business in 1 million by 1 million. That's what we do. That's why we are doing 1 million by 1 million. And in particular, we're very good at teaching technical people the business side of how to build companies. So hang on, let me explain to you how to use 1M by 1M, and then we'll take it from there. Maureen Harish is not here, right?
Right.
Okay.
currently, like I am using Apollo.io for the for getting the leads. But I think in my case, LinkedIn Sales Navigator would be better. I mean,
Yeah.
this is because most of the semiconductor industry or
Yeah.
semiconductor companies are on LinkedIn. So
That's right. You're going to need to start networking on LinkedIn, and there's a whole range of things that you can do on LinkedIn to be able to engage your audience and so forth. We can teach you all that. So just 1 second, let me explain to you how to use 1M by 1M, and then we can go back to Q&A if you have other questions. Folks, if you like what we do here, as you can see, I'm just very candidly telling you where your gaps are and what you need to do to fill those gaps and what is going to help you improve your business. So if you like that approach, by all means, refer this platform to please mute your line. You're doing that constantly, and that's just rude. You can't stream a telephone line into a conference. So you go ahead and tell people about 1M by 1M. We definitely welcome referrals, and the same approach of this unvarnished, unsugar-coated, candid but constructive brainstorming on how to improve and how to accelerate your journey is what we do here in 1M by 1M. All our resources are on our website, 1mby1m.com. You can start with the blog, which is free. You learn a lot just by following the blog. The Entrepreneur Journeys book series is another series of learning opportunities. Each of these are case study based books, 12 to 16 case studies per book. These roundtables happen every week almost, or every other week. So hundreds of thousands of people are attending, so you can definitely use these. You can pitch once for free. After that, if you want to access me on a regular basis, the private roundtables happen every week. So that's part of the premium program. You can access me every week. The premium program is where we provide you with extensive methodology guidance. We have a terrific curriculum that is many thousand hours of material, and it's entirely case study based. And this is something that you can use to accelerate your journey and plug your knowledge gaps. It's like a mini MBA that is completely focused on technology startups. And that's what you would be doing to Raj, for instance. All your knowledge gaps you could fill through this curriculum and the premium program. We help you with business development where we have contacts. We also help you with business development. We introduce you to people where we have contacts. And you get, ongoing strategy consulting, coaching, mentoring, whatever you call it, but ongoing project-based input. You can come and discuss your strategy with me or gaps that you're trying to figure out what to do with at these private roundtables as part of the premium program. And for fundable businesses, we do help you with financing. We have a very extensive body of investors that we work with. And that's just all part of the premium program. There is a self-assessment tool on the website. It's a free questionnaire that is due diligence questions that VCs ask you. I recommend that you do that questionnaire. There's also a free bootstrapping course on our website that's less than 1 hour long. That is something that I also recommend. It's a very, very good course that gives you an overview of why we emphasize bootstrapping. We have Udemy courses as well, and many of them, at least we have about 70 Udemy courses, and they're very reasonably priced. You can learn a lot from those as well. That's another good starting point for learning. So go to Udemy, and on our website, on our blog, we often offer you coupons. On LinkedIn, we offer you coupons. Udemy itself does sales. So you can, if you keep an eye out for all these coupons and sales and so forth, you can acquire our Udemy courses at very reasonable prices. We have just released our generative AI startup strategy course yesterday, and that course is going to also get enhanced as we are developing more case studies for generative AI. So if generative AI is your interest area, definitely look at that. You can acquire all of our curriculum also on our website for $99 a month. So that's another way you can plug your knowledge gaps. So go look on the website, dig around, look at what to expect from premium, basic, videos, video FAQs, and decide how you want to engage. The curriculum is fully described in great depth and detail. In 1M1M, you have the luxury of learning not just from me, but also from thousands of other successful entrepreneurs who have generously contributed their case studies and their journeys, entrepreneurial journeys. So that's really what's unique and differentiated about this program. If you're coming to 1M1M for funding, please look at the investor introductions section of our website. We will introduce you to investors, but we will first get you ready to go to investors. And if we don't consider your company fundable, then we will not send you to investors, because there are certain kinds of businesses that don't qualify for funding. And that's just the way the business works. Over 99% of the businesses that go to investors are not fundable. So you're operating in a very small fundability zone. And that's just part of the equation of the business that we do of helping entrepreneurs. But our motto is 1 million by 1 million. We don't care whether you're fundable or not. Our goal is to help you get to $1 million in annual revenue and beyond. And that is success. Getting to a sustainable, profitable revenue base is how you build really good companies. And on the fundraising side, our motto is bootstrap first, raise money later. Do not go to investors as beggars, go as kings. Okay, so that's that. In June, we have 2 more roundtables. We both have travel. I have travel, Maureen has travel. So we have a little bit of a gap right now in roundtables, but in June, we have at least 2 roundtables, maybe 3. We may even do the June 22nd roundtable. We'll see if we have a lot of people that we are looking for slots for, we'll just slot in another roundtable, no problem. So that's that. If you have questions, now is a good time to ask your questions. Afterwards, after this program, if you have questions about the 1M1M program, Irina Patterson is your contact. Irina@1M1M.com. Okay, questions, folks? Anybody? Yes, no?
I'm good. It's
You're
very clear.
Okay. Anybody else?
Good.
All right. Well, let's adjourn then, and good luck with making lots of progress with your venture. Bye bye.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye bye.